Try it right now. Run your own fingers along the bottom of your foot or under your arm, the exact same way a friend would. It doesn't work. Nothing happens. Hand someone else the job, same spot, same motion, and you're laughing in 2 seconds, maybe pulling away before they even finish. Same nerve endings, same pressure, same skin. Only one version of it actually lands. The common explanation is that you just know it's coming, so there's no surprise left to react to. Tickling is basically a surprise reflex, and you can't surprise yourself. That sounds reasonable, and it's the kind of answer most people settle for without ever testing it. It's also not what's actually happening in your brain. If it were only about surprise, you could get around it, schedule the tickle for a specific moment, look away, hold your hand still, and let it happen to you on a timer. Do anything to strip out the anticipation. People have tried versions of exactly this in careful lab conditions. It still barely works when you're the one doing the touching, no matter how you dress up the timing. Knowing versus not knowing isn't the switch being flipped. In 1998, neuroscientists Sarah-Jayne Blakemore, Daniel Wolpert, and Chris Frith built a small robot arm specifically to answer this. It let them separate a person's own hand movement from the touch it produced, using a soft foam paddle on the palm. Move your hand, and the machine delivers matching touch with no delay. Self-produced touch felt noticeably weaker, barely ticklish at all. Add a short delay of a fraction of a second, or change the angle slightly, breaking the tight link between the movement and the sensation it causes, and the exact same touch, at the exact same location, suddenly feels much more intense, closer to how someone else's hand would feel. Your cerebellum builds a moment-to-moment prediction of exactly what sensation your own movement is about to cause, not a vague sense that something's coming, but a specific forecast of its timing, its location, its pressure. When the real sensation matches that forecast closely, your brain quietly cancels most of it before it reaches full conscious awareness. Break the match, even slightly, and the cancellation fails, and the sensation gets through at something closer to full strength. This same forward model system is running constantly, for nearly everything you do, not just touch. It's a large part of why your own voice sounds so different, almost wrong, in a recording you're used to hearing your predicted, partly cancelled version of it. It's why you don't flinch at the sound of your own footsteps or the brush of your own clothing all day. And why a world full of your own constant self-generated noise and motion doesn't overwhelm your senses the way an equivalent amount of unpredictable outside stimulation would. Tickling is just the one everyday place this usually invisible cancellation becomes obvious enough to actually notice. This mechanism can also misfire, which is itself informative. Follow-up research found that some people with schizophrenia, particularly those experiencing delusions of control, the sense that their own actions are being driven by something outside themselves, show measurably weaker cancellation of self-produced touch, and some can partly tickle themselves as a result. Their brain's prediction of their own upcoming movements isn't lining up cleanly with the sensations that actually follow. That's not the main story here, but it's a useful clue. Whatever normally cancels the tickle in the rest of us is a specific, breakable process, not just a fixed fact about touch. You can't tickle yourself because your brain is running a live, detailed prediction of every sensation your own body is about to cause itself, and quietly turning down anything that matches what it expected. The ticklish reaction was never really about touch, or even about surprise in the way people usually mean it. It's about mismatch, specifically. Something landing on your skin that your brain's own forecast didn't already account for. Next time something startles a laugh out of you, a tap on the shoulder, an unexpected touch, even a joke landing somewhere you genuinely didn't see coming, notice that the surprise isn't incidental to the reaction. It is the reaction. Your brain has spent your entire life quietly predicting and canceling the sensations you cause yourself, so anything it didn't predict gets to come through at something close to full volume, unfiltered. The tickle was never really in the touch itself. It was in the gap between what your brain expected and what actually happened, which is also, worth noticing, exactly the same gap that makes a good joke land, or a plot twist actually surprise you. even once you already suspect something's coming. Same hand, same spot, same motion. The only thing missing was the surprise. Once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere.